is Tuesdays. And you all know what happens on Tuesdays, right? It's your weekly dose of chaos. What's chaos? That's called a custom avatar system that I keep trying to work on, but I keep messing everything up. That's where the chaos happens. But come, everyone. Back to not Creative Sundays, we're not Sunday. Back to the VRA Tuesdays. I can't speak. I literally just finished eating. I am sorry. I did not have time to prepare my dinner. I literally fish percent. But yeah, I am here. 20 minutes late. I am sorry about that. Blame it on poor planning. CF, hello. How y'all doing tonight? Tweet. Oh yes. Indeed, tweet. It is time for bird. And by the way, how do you all like my new VRA Tuesdays little overlay here? A brand spanking new. Never seen before, and now all 3 new overlays have been shown. Let's go. But for YouTube, however, you won't see the Creative Sundays one until next Sunday, because last Creative Sunday was a little underwhelming. Everything went wrong. Nothing worked. So you have to wait, YouTube, until next week. See Creative Sundays. Anyway, I got ice cream. Good, I have a rather thirst. Yes, what my Now remember, also, by the way, just let me first swap to the VTubing scene. What's gonna be weird is with this overlay is that, hey, look, there's an entire studio with the avatar in front. It looks absolutely fantastic. But then comes the time that I switch to the actual VTubing camera. Oh hey, look, it's a studio. It's the exact same one. Yeah, I definitely did not base my VRA Tuesdays overlay for my studio. Definitely not. But yeah, because we have an early iced tea, but never mind. We also have a hydrate redeem. Well then, I'll take the hydrate first. Iced tea last. Also, if my tracking goes burr, don't mind it. I don't know why. There's been problems with the tracking. I don't know why. Is it the whole like transparent bag that a catwalk came in? I'm not sure, but yeah, I'll try to minimize this as much as possible, hopefully. But yeah, hydrate. There's a regular hydrate. And then, because that shit haven't asked for it, going more to silence, please. Refreshing. It's good to be back. Yes! I tried to follow a tutorial on how to make a VRM avatar for my Chipori, but didn't get very far. UT is the magic and the rocket science to me. Well, I work with that rocket and that science, because I am making my own avatar system. What you see here, like for anyone that's new to my channel, and anyone that's new to what I do, what you see here, this is actually my own custom VTubing webcam with my own avatar system. So yeah, like it can load VRMs up. Like I could go to my avatar list and just say, you know what, load my VRM. Bam, and there you go. I got my VRM in. So it supports VRMs, but not fully. Like it has some quirks, that I'm trying to work out. But yeah, at least it's there. But most of the features are going to be available in my own avatar system, which is not done yet. So that's probably what I'm going to be working on today. You put the into VR, but it's original shaders. Original shaders, wouldn't it be VSF? I know VSF supports custom shaders, but not VRM. Eh? Also, by the way, AVGen, I'm gonna try to make a VRM version. I've started working on it, but it's kind of broken right now. That looks like this. It's not half bad, but there's no spring bone yet, and there's no visor yet. I thought I did the visor already, but it seems like it's broken here. Well, then back to the regular AVGen. Nope, there we go. With my own avatar system here. There we go. A hybridized tea. Okay, immediately another hybridized tea. Oh. And we have not even started on the work on the avatars yet. You can save it as a VSF avatar format. I don't know complete about shaders. From the VRM SDK. Well, to be fair, I've never really worked with VRM. Only to do some tests here. Like, I only have 3 VRM. The regular AVGen is broken, my Sona, and then an low poly version of my Sona. Which I think it also does not have much on it either. Yeah, I am soulless. That's just soulless. I guess it happens, I just lose my soul over all those bugs. I fucking hate it. But, yeah. Also, for the redeemed with HD and stuff in the Hybrid. Remember, now, technically, you can redeem HD and you can redeem water for channel points. But, remember that I also have Treat Stream now. So, if you want to actually buy me some food, you can do it. I got a little menu with snacks. I'll probably close them towards like 8.5 because they take an hour to arrive. And I have work tomorrow. And I don't want a sleepless night either. I'm all about that sugar rush. So, yeah. Small problems. But yeah, Isa the Valley. Yes, and then Isa Nuke Valley. To be fair, this valley works better with this environment. Anyways, what will I do in terms of what can I do? There's like multiple aspects actually to the whole VRA system. There's the webcam aspect, so making like the avatar sit and stuff, making the camera movement, preparing all the settings, the background SDK. There is a button. It's ridiculous. Even down to the monitors. Still need some work. Though to be fair, that's the fun thing though, because where is the setting? There's the setting. Yeet! That's my entire monitor. Enter the Matrix. Yeah, so that's the thing with the. Well, this is that by default, on default backgrounds, it will be this direction. It will just be. Okay, there's just okay. Default backgrounds, it will just be something like this. which also did not load. There we go. It would just be something like this. That's there. But I made it so you can, in the background SDK I've made, you can actually put a component on it, like a, or what did I call it? I forgot what I called it, but it's a screen component that when the background loads, it sets that monitor, like the first material, as the actual monitor. And you can decide to flip horizontally or vertically, depending on the UVs you have. And yep, if I load this background, kaboom, there we go. Is this the software I dev myself? Yes. Yes. This is the one I'm actually making all by myself. It's taking a while. Because I'm literally working on it mostly just on Tuesdays. I did some minor tweaks like the screen here, the screen component, in between my break. But the rest was, in terms of like the software components, all done myself on stream. Okay, maybe some bug fixes outside stream, but you know, that's the critical stuff. Anything that's not critical, that's on stream. It just, like, critical bugs. But yeah, I'm a dev. And I do shit. Do you have plan? Yeah, I do plan on releasing this. But I need to make the, I need to finish up the avatar system because it's kind of fucking broken right now. But you know what? I'll probably open that Unity, that project, the SDK project, because there's some stuff I want to do. And you understand, the VRA system as a whole is not necessarily just the webcam. It's an entire avatar system that I want to do that can just implement in any game. Like if you make games, you just download the code and it's going to be able to load, well, VRAs, just like, you know, VRM, for example. Like you could say my thing is like you combine the VRM aspect of like file-based that can be implemented in any game, combined with the features of VR chat or chill out VR. Because like all the expressions you see here, those are all the VR chat expressions. And they're using the exact same gestures. Actually, I have a leftover from when I did my, this was, the VRA system was initially a research project while the Unity project was opening. And I initially did a full body tracking game just to experiment, to try and make my own. And I have a little like remnant of it. You can see my fingers if I do, that's the wrong hand. If I do this hand, you can see the fingers move, just like, you know, if I was doing a gesture with my fingers. And they move the exact same way as, like, if I do this expression, it's the exact same one as VRChat. You don't see other VRM software tech hit or TX. Or, to support? No, I don't. No, that would not support a TX. My system would not support a TX. Because it's using the standard render pipeline. Most like Unity games, like social games, they use the standard pipeline. And also for lots of things, for the people writing shaders and stuff, they all write them in the standard render pipeline. But if you want to use RTX with Unity, which my avatar system is only based on, it can only be used with Unity. You need to use the HD render pipeline, for which has a completely different method of writing shaders. So if you make an avatar, you have to write it specifically for that render pipeline. So I might make, if I find a way, I will try to find a way to have the SDK be able to export 3 different files, potentially. You might be able to set like a standard render avatar, a universal render avatar, and a HD render avatar, maybe. But right now the focus really is to make the damn system work, because right now it is my gestures broke. They were hella broken. With a very high detail robot modeling crash, 8K texture. Oh, hopefully it was not the 8K textures of the AP gen. Okay, there's my SDK. Damn, running at 240 Hz. That's weird. Hey, my webcam's not bugging as well. That's great. Let me quickly. I'm gonna have to. I have my SDK open with my avatars in it. There's something I kind of don't want to show. It's not that it's not safe for stream. It's just that I kind of don't want to show it on stream yet. Or else there's a joke that will just come back and haunt me forever and ever. Alright, this is hidden. Alright, crisis averted. I'm gonna do the same with another avatar. Where is it? This is the cartouche. Capuche. And right now, also have to do the same thing with. Quickly. Also, I have not set up my stream setup for Unity yet. That's gonna be an interesting one to do. I know what? Big brain Unity setup. Check this out. Bam! And you can't just work like this through the damn webcam. But I won't. Hang on. Where's the damn avatar I need to change? I think that is the one. Yep. Okay, good. It's already gone. You will understand soon what the heck I mean. Okay, how? Okay, now how in the goddamn heck am I gonna record Unity? Probably if I go game capture. Maybe. Okay, let's see what we're working with. Window capture. And I go studio mode for this. Window capture. Yep. Window. Unity. Okay, so that captures it fine. Right. Now just a question of placing it down. I'm getting there. Mind me. Like an actual screen, because it is my actual screen. I'm gonna have to go here and copy. This here. Paste, and not paste, how fucking dare. Paste, oh damn. Hang on. If I put this out, copy, paste, no, did not work. Oh dear Lord, what happened on the stream? Ah, Chris, what the heck happened? I want to move my damn overlays. Hang on, I'll do big brain move. I'm gonna hide this. Oh, there goes my overlay. Well, when I meant the chaos is back, I really meant the chaos is back. It's gonna be here. Okay, right, totally broken. Great. How come it shows there but not here? What? Capture unit C. I think that's fine if I put this here now. Damn, the whole overlay's then broken. Reset. There we go. Much, much better. That is the better. Yoink. Dang it, it's still broken. Overlay. Refresh. Overlay. Where the heck are you? There you are, you. You little, and I lost you. Well, damn. Oh, here comes all my deal birds. Come on, I'll go into cup. Failure, congrats, failure, congrats, failure. They all failures. They all fail except for like 6 of them. Brett. They all suck. Anyway, so now that means, in theory, I should be able to rescale that window. And it not do anything. How dare. There it is. Okie dokie. Alright, oh, hang on. Something is on it. What the heck? Is my OBS way? Okay, maybe I can't do a window capture. Dang it. Hang on a second. I'm gonna find a way. I will find a dang way to make this work. Believe. You shall believe in yourself. Okay, this game capture, you can go goodbye. I hate you. I kill you. Specific window, Unity. Probably allow transparency for fun. Actually, no, it breaks everything. Wow, allowing transparency breaks it. Okay then. So what in the sweet mother of Lord? Ah, no, you know what? I don't think I can do it. Oh, dang, it just captures this. What? I can't do game capture either. Why is it just capturing that one tab? Dude. Okay then, I guess I won't. I hope OBS does not crash. I feel like OBS is about to crash. At this rate, OBS is gonna crash. Oh no. Oh god. Window capture. Because this works. That's the thing, this works. But, hang on. Right now the settings window is open, it's refreshing. If I quit save. Okay, now it's working properly. Okay, it's really just a thing that's just decided to say screw you. Okay, then it's really just a game capture that really just hated me. Okay then. Let me get those transforms right though. Edit transforms. Okay, now that's... Oh, why is it scaled like this now? What in the sweet mother of... Well, why? Only D. OBS. Why you do me like this? Why does the thing scale that? Transform. Edit. Because the bounding box is wrong. Ah, nee-ha-ha. This is also wrong. There we go. There we go. Now this should be correct. And now this should be working. There we go. That is much better. Alright. Much better. Alright. Where in the sweet mother of Lord was I? Just to be sure it works. Alright, yeah, that works. Good. So, for anyone that's wondering what the heck they're seeing right now in front of the DMIs, this is the SDK that I have for making avatars like the one you see in the corner right now. It's pretty similar to VR chat. If you take a look, VRA just put up one random one. You know what? My show no capuche. Go, 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 go. Alright, Sona. Bye bye. So, these are what you call avatars. And they go into the metaverse. No, just kidding. We're not going that route. But yeah, so the avatar system works similarly to VR chat. You place down the avatar. Just somewhere, anywhere works. And you have all your dang bones and all your thingamajigs, as you would expect from, well, avatars. And then you put an avatar settings component, which is meant to replicate closely enough the VRC avatar descriptor. And you can do a couple of things, because remember, this is like, that's going to be embedded into a file. You can set the gender of the avatar, so male, female, or other. That is more for if you've got like a game that has an avatar selector, you can then filter the avatar depending on the gender. You can then set the point where in the heck you want your vision to be. So in this case, the point is right there. This is where your avatar will be looking at. That is where your eyes are gonna be at. Then lip sync. Very fun. I realize you don't see the drop down, but there's 4 options right now. But more to come, actually. There is none. So that is, well, you don't have lips or something. You're just mute. Then you have jawbone, which is literally just open and closed jaw. From a bone. Then you have a single blend shape, which is, well, as the name implies, a single blend shape for open and close. And then you have what's here, the V-seams. So V-seams are, well, straightforward. Literally the same thing as VR chat. And same thing as chill out. So, yeah, there's no confusion. But let me just duplicate this so I can, you know, not lose my other one. And show you what happens if I click jawbone. It says, oh, I need a jawbone. Where the fuck is your jaw? You can either just drop it in, or you can press auto detect. Kapoosh! There you go, auto detected the jaw. And it should be correct as well. And what you can do with this, you can set the angle it opens at. You can set the direction of rotation. You can also decide for some odd reason to start it in the open position, aka reverse the direction. And then a final slider to preview that movement. Actually, there's the other one in the way, so let me just boot. So we can preview that, and it changes real time as well. So I can say like a couple degrees here, and then yeah, and I can set it open. And once it's 0, well, it's open, and then at 1, it's closed. Straightforward. And you can also select the angle. So Y, of course, is not going to be the correct direction. That's going to be sideways. Z is going to be, well, another angle. And then if for some reason you set to X, like X is the correct orientation, it's like, oh wait, it goes inside. It's not opening, it's closing even more. You can set it to be negative instead. So now it's well, opening the wrong way, but you can reverse it in case your avatar needs it. A single blend shape, pretty straightforward. It's just one blend shape select from the list, and you can preview it. And it can just do any blend shape actually. Like when I talk, it just does hi. Hi you. Yeah, maybe not. But you get the point, and then of course the V-seams. And of course after lip sync, you have eye tracking. So right now there's a couple options. None, which, well, none. So for example, the Diwali uses this none because there's literally, well, no eyes. But something like the Nuke has eyes, as you can see here. So this you would select eye bones. And there's no options right now. You just set eye bones and then the game detects that there are eye bones. And it will decide what to do with them. But I do want to add in the future a way to actually limit the rotation, so you can set like the limit like this way, and this way, this way. You know, so the eyes don't do like a flip over. Like actually on my Sona it does that. If I go here Like you might have noticed if I do this and then this, you can see the back of the eye. There's like a hole in the back. So yeah, it's to avoid this happening. So we've got eye bones, but then I'm going a bit further than VR Chat on that one, and a bit further than some of the other games. I want to implement 2 more options. Blend shapes, so the eye moves via a blend shape, or actually depending on your options, like 4 of them or 2 or whatever. And yeah, like I've had some avatars in the past that would have required a blend shape to move the eyes, but there was no option for that in VR Chat, and neither CVR. So I'm like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna be the first one that does it. Or at least one of the first ones to do it, without requiring any like special shader mod. And finally, that's another thing I want to try to implement. Eye tracking, but shader based. So it would, instead of moving blend shapes, you'd set shader properties. And those properties would then adjust the eyes. I kind of want to, if I do shader properties, which I want to do, I could give 2 options, either a custom shader property, either 0 to 1 4 times, or 1 to -1. Actually, that'd be 1 to -1 2 or 4 times. If you want to, like, two if you want to do both eyes having the same value, or separate so that you can maybe cross-eye or something. Or if it's 0 to 1, then you'd require to do 4 for same movement on both eyes, or 8 if you want to do both eyes separate. And also, you see, I kind of want to do the exact same thing with the lip sync thing. Like with the shader properties. The thing is, that is something I did not know. Like, I wanted to be like, hey, you know what? It'd be fun to actually have lip sync via shader properties. I did not know you could actually do that with VR Chat. All you have to do is set the proper parameter in the animator, because there is a parameter that you can read from in VR Chat through the avatar itself, where it takes the Vsim ID that's currently playing, the most powerful one, I guess, highest value, and then you can just set an animation to play. All right, I want to play this animation on that Vsim, that animation on that Vsim, etc., and so on and so forth. And each of the animation will just set a shader property to the corresponding value. So I'm kind of not the first one to have that idea of trying to implement it, but I kind of want to do it in a more native way. This is a bit ridiculous. Maybe I could implement multiple at the same time. Like, actually, that could be nice. Yeah, I could potentially duplicate that whole thing to make like a secondary method. So that way you could have like your main Vsims, but then you could have something like, I don't know, an effect that triggers depending on the Vsims, like a color change, or like something else requires a shader property instead. multiple options. And there's going to be eye tracking. I know I wanted to implement some more stuff. I don't fully remember the plans, but in terms of the avatar itself, like the properties of that avatar, yeah. But I also do want to make some kind of advanced avatar system similar to what VRChat and CVR have, being the 3.0 system and the advanced avatars system for CVR. I want to do something similar, and maybe be convertible from VRChat to this, or convertible from CVR to this. That might require some work, but you know, no pain, no gain. Anyway, time I guess to check out what to do now. What could I do in 2 hours? That is the question that I'm wondering. 2 hours, because I lost half an hour to eating dinner and then another half hour explaining what I'm trying to do for the new people. Anyway, let's see. Man, I kind of want to try to make the 3.0 system in my system. That's why I hate the fact that my tracking is really glitching out here. There's no PO left on that base station. I never had that many. I did not have that many issues last time. I guess I'll share at one point. Okay. How would I go about making a 3.0 system? Because there's multiple things to take into consideration. It's just like what's planned. I want to do those things that I mentioned with like the eye tracking, lip sync and stuff. It's just a question of implementing the properties and stuff, which is not too bad. Then there is the whole menu system, which would feel, I guess, similar to VRChat. It would just be the structure of the menu, but not an actual like radio menu or something that's like implemented. I might do it as a demo for the system, but this menu could be accessed in any kind of ways. Would it be just, you know, having it display on like a UI or something, or a radio menu for VR, or I don't know, a board in a game, and however you hit, you know, you just take like dart game with the menu system in front, you take that dart, throw it at the board, and it just triggers a random thing. Hello. And then after that, there's also from this window, when you build the avatar, right now if you build it, it just saves the file immediately. But what I want is it builds the avatar and then prepares a folder that's going to be zipped and encrypted. But it just prepares the folder structure. And then from here, there would be an avatar preview with put a name, put a description, put some tags, put a picture. And then there's the actual build button, which will just take that whole metadata and smack it into that folder, zip it, encrypt it, and you have the avatar. And then the games could decrypt that avatar and then use it. Encrypted, of course, for safety reasons. security measures. But yeah, and you could also say it like, depending on what you do, like you take that initial SDK, it will come in with like no keys whatsoever. Jesus Christ, you fucking bitch. God damn it. Ah, what am I saying? Shit. Cat. I am sorry, Chili, everyone. Who played it? Who's the MF that played it? Good job, Blackout. That was I saying. Okay, yeah, encryption. You could just take the SDK, rip the encryption key out, and then make a custom version of your SDK that instead uploads the avatar to like somewhere like the game server that then does the job of storing it for the game. You know, it's an open system. Is it you, Michael, that triggered it? Now! Removing headphones in progress. Okay, there's nothing bad. Never, never. I knew this was going to happen. Ah! No! No! Stop it! Who's doing it? Who is doing it? Anonymous. Can y'all stop? Well, what I do tonight now, huh? You know what? You know you're all spending your bits for that, huh? Whoever's doing it, you're spending bits. Play those sounds. How many bits is that? Like right now, it's been like, that's 100, that's 250, that's 500. Yeah, easily 850 bits down. 820 bits now. No, wait. Math. 870 bits now. Seems like you're just gonna play a key. Whoever's doing it, you're just gonna try out every single sound and yeah, okay. Okay then. Okay, Chief. I mean, to be fair, it's like each sound separate, right? It's not like repeating and repeating and repeating. Wait, let's see what I can do for a menu system. I'm also gonna need to refactor that code or shit ton. Because there's a bunch of code in there that I would need to refactor a lot. That's the editor code. Settings, editor, resource. would that be? And I could also have an author find my computer. Hey, let's go. Congrats on verifying your account. Welcome to the chat. Hello. And what is beautiful? The avatar, the scene this is in, or this? What are we working on? Well, that's the thing. I was about to start working on something, but then a lot of jump scares happened. So, did not start working on anything yet. But I'm gonna be working on the VRA system. Get a bit more features implemented. And I just have to remember where the heck I put the those scripts for VRA. Right, I'm gonna have to find out what to separate actually some stuff. Oh, okay. I was talking shader stuff in terms of eye tracking method and potentially lip tracking method. So instead of relying on the simple plane shapes, you could use shader values instead. And for eye tracking, you could either do eye bones, basic, you could do blend shapes, or you could do shader values. That's what I was talking about. But yeah, now I want to try and start maybe a 3.0 avatar-like system. I have so many avatars. Okay, so avatar settings. I'm gonna have to reorganize my code a little bit. I need to smack this into the VRA SDK, the avatar settings. Actually, no. I shouldn't put it there. I'm gonna have to keep it in components. Because that thing needs to be with like any game that supports VRA in the future when the system is eventually completed in 2057. But yeah, that's gonna be needed in terms of like where to like when the game needs it. It's gonna need to know what's the damn settings. Unless it's just a container. That's right, this is... Right, this is just a that's a big container with some functions in it, I think. Some functions in there, but it's essentially just a container with properties in there. It's for my own game. Technically, right now it's for my webcam, but it is planned for it to be released as something you can download, build your own avatars, and implement it into your own games. That is a little plan. But it's kind of complicated. Anyway, I'm gonna need a couple of components. What are resources? Yeah, control coupler that was for right. This is okay. This is something for actual VR stuff. No need. There's gonna be a lot of refactoring. A lot of it required. This is a mess. Get a gesture controller. Ah, and that is right. There's also going to be some other properties for the animators too. So there's like gesture L, gesture R, what you saw in on my hand earlier. Emote, if you have emote animations, maybe the game can support it. Head height, which is just like the height of your head, and the game just reads that. AFK, which self-explanatory, AFK. Speed X and Speed Y, this is like horizontal speed, pretty much. Are you sure you can see it? Right, so if I were to put the 3.0 menu system, where the heck would I put it? Not assets. Not animations either. And that's going to be required for the VRA part, not the VRA SDK. I might put in resources because I need to like set the types and stuff of everything. How would I call a system like that though? I mean, nah. I could just like call it avatar menu. It's not a container, it's just going to be getting out, like that's what's going to be containing all the values and the possible values for each option. We're just going to call it avatar menu properties. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna organize that menu because that would require, like, especially for the inspector part of it, that would require a custom inspector, 100%. But I kind of suck with custom inspectors. I had such a hard time making this one, especially making these things, because I had to use a previous version of Unity just to make that. To then import the GUI here. Needless to say, it kind of sucked. And also there's the fact that that's also another bug I need to fix. If I go to my preferences and go to general and set it to be personal Mind your eyes. If I set it to white theme, I mean the text is kind of readable, but it's not super readable. There you go. Because in that version of Unity it's using, I don't think the dark theme is with personal. I think you have to get plus to actually get the dark theme on this version. But I'm not sure. To see. Yeah, you'll get better over time. Yeah, that's right, yeah. So that's 2019.4, so it's paid. Now let's open up the properties. How many properties? Just you stop lagging. So right, I need to capture Visual Studio 2 and find a way to make a panel just pop on the side when I need Visual Studio. Damn it, I'm gonna have to do that later. Let's just see if I switch this to be... Wow, I don't even see Visual Studio in the list. Ah, no, there it is. Found it. And just to stay safe. I'm gonna just do this quick. Here we go. And that should be good. Okie dokie. Now it's just a question of sliding the window properly. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so that chat you can all see what I'm writing. I mean, it's not as bad as with what I was with the other monitor. The other monitor was a 4K monitor vertically. This one is just 1440p vertically. So there's less pixels to work with. So let's zoom in as well. So, first off, my controller's a bit in the way of my mouse here. Here we go, just clean data, fellow. Alright. Won't need Unity engine. It's not going to be a mono behavior. Windows. Actually, no, I might need Unity engine for this. Right, if I do a thumbnail system, I'm gonna have to use Unity engine to get the UI. Using, using Unity engine, and I think it's gonna be UI, Or can I just use a texture 2D? Most probably just a texture 2D. So there's gonna be a couple thingies that I'm gonna have to do. First off, this whole thing is gonna have to be under a namespace. .vra.resources. And smack this whole thing, not like this, in here. You don't have the hang of it over time. If you practice enough, you're gonna have the hang of it. Just keep practicing. Practice makes it perfect. As the good old saying says, it ain't a lie. So avatar menu properties. Let's go with well, hi everybody, hey Raz. Welcome to my coding stream. I code stuff. Actually, nice. How are you tonight? Avatar menu properties. So, couple of things. I'm gonna need the different kinds of values you can input. So it could be a couple things. It could be, yeah, like there's a type of value, there's a type of menu, there's also the image. I need to treat code and I really like how lightweight it is. Yeah, on my new machine. Actually, you already seen my other machine, my old one. Oh, what is it? Fucking you. It uses VS Code. Yeah, Reyes, you don't have to call my name twice. But there's some stuff with the regular Visual Studio that I like too. But VS Code is pretty nice too. I use it for my server. When I'm writing my bot for my server, I'm using VS Code. Also, like that, it's not their name, it's my name. No, there's just no need to call me twice. But also, I will find my health address, big day night, but thanks for promoting my DMA region. Coding masterpiece. I coded that thing way better than I coded my own avatar system. Because it just works. Okay, so how am I gonna do this? I can do different classes. Because I can do a class within a class. I might do. Would medium work better? Oh, there goes my tracking. I don't know why it does this. So, okay, I could organize it in a way that it takes each different menus. For example, you have a single value. You could have a puppet. Right. You could have a bool, a toggle, or a button, or a submenu. Each of them have their own properties that you can do. Like a radio menu, it's only one float, but a puppet has either 1, 2, or 3 or 4 floats, one for each quadrant, or more. I could do a system where would it work good with more than that? That could be complicated. I could probably just start with bools, and then single values, and some menus. And those menus would do kind of the same thing as in the other social platforms, like CVR. Tracking, can you stop, please? It will do the same thing, like you click it, and then it just updates a value in the animators. That's under the same like parameter name. All right, I also need a parameter list. How am I gonna do the parameter list? Because it needs to know a couple things. It needs to know how many parameters you want, and for each parameter, what type it is. Do you want to save it? What's the default value? And I also have to keep track of how many parameters this has. And I do want to put some limit. Like if you get past it, there's some stuff that you might not be able to do. Like upload some platforms. Some platforms, I guess, if they implement VRA, they could implement some kinds of limit and detect how many parameters an avatar has, like how many bits it uses. And if it surpasses a certain amount of bits, it just won't let the game use it. So I have to keep track of that. I won't put a limit per se, I think, but it's going to be kept track in the actual file in case VRA is used in an online situation as a metadata. And also in the metadata, when I'm going to write it, I'm going to also have to write like the version of the SDK used, the time it was built, and some extra stuff. But let's start with these properties. So I'm gonna start with a class. Let's do the parameters first. Public class. Parameter types. What do I want? What will be useful? Actually, does it? No, it needs to be an int. So in terms of parameters, int, of course, float, of course, bool, of course. So those are like the three main ones. I have a stupid idea. I'm not sure if that will work. Let me think for a second here. No, but then you do that with animation. I think those are really the only things that Unity accepts, doesn't it? In the animator list. Float, in, bool, yep. That's pretty much it. There's nothing else. It's just int, floats, and bools. We love to see them. Is it? I don't know, because it's been doing that since yesterday. I don't know what's going on with my damn tracking. So I got an enemy with the types usable. Then I'm gonna do a class. For a parameter, just one parameter. So first off, you need to specify the type. So parameter types. Parameter type. And by default, it's going to equal to, let's say, a bool. We'll keep it simple. And I'm going to say int is, you know what? I'm going to move bool on top. Like this. That way it's going to be represented by numbers. Easy for implementations and stuff. So it needs a type. It also needs a name. Which is gonna equal nothing to start with. And then I'm gonna need to write a default value. I might do 3 different parameters. If I do bool default value bool, and let's say false. Default value int would be 0. And then default value float could be 0f. And then depending on the type, it reads from that default value. And then one last bool. Which is going to be the saved. So if this is on, then if you unload the avatar and reload it, it's going to save the value. But how would I say, well, how would I read it from in the game? I think that would be some kind of like file on the side, like the game SDK saves a file somewhere in the games folder automatically for that game for the avatar. And when you load the avatar, it checks if the file exists for the avatar with a name, and then it's gonna read the values from it. And if a parameter is saved, it's going to be in the file. If it's not saved, it won't be in the file. It will just read the file, see the parameter. All right, this one's saved. All right, what's the value? All right, that's the value. All right, set the value immediately. And that's how I think I'm going to go with it. Now I need... another thing. I'm gonna need the different types of menus. So I could do a class. Class menus. And inside there could be could be different things. I could have the different classes for the menus. So it'd be like avatar menu properties, dot menus, dot whatever menu I want to create. So I would do a public menu button. Oh, but I also need a way to... But if you found a type with its own class... Yeah, okay, I'll admit though, I've actually never worked with interfaces. Like, my thing is definitely not the most optimized right now. It needs a lot of, like, probably even a fucking rewrite. But I really need to learn interfaces. I feel like that would actually be critical for this. I just never had the time. Especially with the whole, like, project. And, you know, that's the whole house project. I really took all my time. I had actually no time to think. To even learn interfaces. How does one do interfaces? Time to learn. I guess it's like C# in general, right? Yeah, I've got websites opened. I mean, that's like the basic of interfaces. Okay. Interesting. How could I use interfaces with this? If it's even like valid. Because here I'm not like doing functions. I'm just doing like pretty much value containers. Could the menu itself be an interface? Still trying to figure out how. I know there's a way. Having never worked on interfaces, though, I need quite a bit of brain power to try and process. I understand the basic principle of an interface. Now that I've read a bit more about it. Pretty much like public interface and then like something, and then you put your function in there, like I don't know, man, or something. Just void, I don't know, man. And you can do something else that iterates from something, for which you can then do I don't know, man, or something. Am I getting this right? Public void. I'm missing that. Public void. And then from that main function, and from whatever function I need to hear, I could just create a something else thing. Just something else is equals new something else. that is not okay. Yeah, I guess I need to put this on top then. Hang on a minute. Why ain't it working? Probably because I need to put it there. Isn't it? Putting props here. Ah. I'm learning about interfaces. That's not working. I know, because it's not a function. It's not a function. There we go. So now this is an interface with just a void function. Then just a class with something else, just name something else, which is inherited from I something. I declare that function that I declare I something, put whatever I want in it, and then in whatever class I need, I can just create a something else thing, and then just call that function. It already has the code all implemented in it. Isn't it similar though then? I do kind of feel like it's redundant. I realized you also hello Valibaru. Hello, I'm dying with new code I've ever played with. Our interfaces are boring. How are you doing? I saw you followed it like 3 hours before I started streaming. Thanks for following you, Valibar. Welcome to the babes. Yeah, I wrote those objects by the interface as well. Never was about to fault. Never too late. That's all there. Wait, welcome to the bird. That's just a shame. I'm gonna have to find out what to implement interfaces like that. Maybe I could do iMenu, iAvatar menu, and then there I could be like execute the menu. Reset the menu. I guess mostly those two, execute or update. I might do execute and then update. Like update that menu. do menu, inherit from avatar menu. Yeah, for sure. I'm just thinking right now. Like each type of menu would have these. If I do menu item, if it's a toggle, and I say it won't be happy because it needs all things. Indeed. So I need an execute function. An update function, update value, just so it doesn't clash with the update method. And reset value. So then for a toggle, I'm gonna do a, I guess, a state bool, initial at false. Does start work? No, it does not, because it's not a mono behavior. So what I need to do, when the value is reset, I need to set the state to whatever default value the bool has. It's an activity system where each activity inherits an interface for that purpose. That their base class functionality can be specialized. Because each activity could have very different logic, but still needs something in common so the game can just blindly tell them to start and stop. Okay, similar to, okay, so right, I can just make a class and then implement those functions and whatever extra function I need, like public, avoid, and whatever. Yeah, I can just put any other class if I want to, just any other void. So that this can be specialized in something, but still has the functions that the game can call. Each parameter might need unique functionality, but having some an interface will keep everything. Yeah, that seems like it's starting to make sense. Now we're thinking with interfaces. Well, let's see if I could get that toggle. Okay, I mean, to be fair. State false, reset value. I need to get the parameter though. I'll probably put this eye interface up here. Okay, what kind of function would I need for an eye parameter? But I still want the common class or something to say, alright, that's the name, that's the type, that's the save state, and then its default value. The default value could be something different. Parameter, and I guess I can just do this. Like the base of parameter. I wonder, could I? Parameter bool, and I inherit parameter base, but also parameter. Can I do that? Will it allow me to do so? Yes, it does. So then a parameter bool will have all these three plus a default value. And I can do the same for int. And I can do the same for a float. And anything I need, I can just add parameter and then just add the function for each of these. Okay, yeah, now this is starting to, complexify a little bit. But now I have like an automatic class here that I can just call and have like all the functions already working. And same for the menus there. That's actually pretty nice. That's pretty neat. But I wonder would that work if I hear it from its phone. Just this main thing. Oh, plus if I ever know. That will not work, I bet. Nope. You don't work, Chief. I do wonder though, should I do a base class for this instead? Because that's fine. But if I just want to do like menu.execute, like the type needs to be menu item toggle right now. So I might need to make a base class for this. Just call it menu item. With just nothing right now in them. Just the functions to call. Just need a body down. If I do another class my menu item, and then I do toggle. And then I inherit from menu item. Now I can just make a variable menu item, and this will be able to be linked. If I'm not mistaken. Because for example, like a sub menu or something. Actually, that's an item, yeah. So. I do wonder. Let's say the game. Press the button. Like, whatever, like a radio or something, press it. I need a common function to call execute, whatever type of menu it is. And execute the function of that specific type of menu. You just close this for now. I need the actual function quick. Yep. Remember, because it's not marked as virtual, as abstract, or override. Okay, what would be the difference between those two types now? Abstract, you have to override it. Virtual, you're allowed to override it, but you don't obligate it to. Yeah, it looks like it's getting really crazy right now. If I do virtual now, this should be fine. Okay, so if I say virtual, I don't actually need to override this, for example. That would not create an error. Also, there's another error somewhere else. Ah, yeah, because this fucker still exists. Sweet. Thank you. So if I move this, actually not this one, this one, there's no errors. But if I do abstract, then it will, yeah, it does create an error because this is no, because it was not written properly. But now it is properly written, and now I need to override it. Hey, there's a. Oh yeah, yes. That sounds like a lifesaver for sure. And I need to play with these more. 100% tonight is. I mean, to be fair, I said the stream was going to be chaos. I think I delivered. Interface learning. Oh boy, learning with virtual abstract overrides interfaces. Kill me. Jesus. But now, for example, here, I could. For example, if I do like a quick, that's not for me, more behavior. Let me save this. If I go to just one random win, I don't. Maybe just. Oh no, that's Unity Engine. It should be there. If I do like. Oops. I do it via here. So like if I would do menus, which is the class I need, dot menu item equal new, could I potentially do a menu item toggle like this? I can. So now this is type menu item, but the item itself is a menu item toggle. And then I could go item.execute. Okay, it's a menu item toggle. Okay, then read the values of it. Okay, update. Yep. Execute. Oh, it's not in this one. Okay, I'll just go to the regular menu item to execute. And execute this one. I'm sorry if I sound nerdy, because this is actually very nerdy. The power of inheriting. Yes! Like, I've done a couple of inheritance in the past, but via classes. I've never inherited using interfaces. So this is completely new to me. But it does sound like a lifesaver. Just take this. Okay, what the heck is external partial? Bruh. Yep, it sounds like it is, yes. Whoopsie daisies. Execute. Execute. Execute exe. You're welcome. Alright, so let's say a menu item toggle. I might do a release function. Like execute. Release. That way if you release the button, it does something. Update the value and then reset value. Do I need anything else? I don't know, but because it's interfaces, should be fair enough to include release. And because this is virtual, I actually can do execute. And I don't need an update value. I actually just need a release. And yeah, for example, if this is not a toggle, it's just like Actually, no. I don't need this. I don't need any of these. I just need an execute and a reset value. Because I execute, it will just do like state. Is equal to the inverse of state, pretty much. That's the only thing it will do. And then reset value, I need to reset from the parameter it's reading from. Actually, shit, how am I gonna read that? You know what? I can probably just define this. Just a parameter bool, actually. And in each parameter, I'm going to pass in a current value to. I can pass a reset value in there. How would I do a constructor? I don't think I can do a constructor with this. I'll just do a new parameter bool. It's doing the same thing as earlier. State value does not exist in the current context. It's doing the same error. What did I forget? True. It's outside of a function. Right, I need to do it in the reset value, actually. Damn, I can't believe I did the exact same damn mistake twice. Life of a damn game dev programmer. God damn it. Ah, interesting. I can't actually... I'll do a couple of more here. Get value, set value, and then reset value. Still doesn't beat running a function and then wondering why nothing's happening. Ah, yes, running it isn't a thing to be called to. Yes, I feel that one so bad. I feel guilt out. It's always that. God damn it. I remember it's like when I did my damn screen for the webcam that I showed earlier, it's like, my screen's not working. Why is it not working? I wrote it properly. Ah, yes, I did not call it. God damn it. That's so true, though. It's just so nice for that program. It's just what? Anyway, how am I gonna get the actually the thing is if I can't just say float, right? I can't just say like it won't let me a bit. If I do get value, get to the value. Great. Set value. And then reset value. If I do, I return 0. Eh. I don't think it will let me. Boo. Boo, the value. Ooh, I'm in spots. Yes. I don't think that would work. No, it won't. Because that type is incorrect. How do I tell it that it can literally be any damn type? Okay, you know what? Big brain time. Fucking big brain. Float, get value. Ooh, get value. Int, get value. Set value. Ooh, value. Set value, int value. Set value, float value. Fuck this I parameter for parameter bool. Say hello to parameter I parameter base. Like so. And I just need virtual. We'll get value. Int float. But I do need to return something now. That's the thing. Because if I do a virtual bool get value. Actually, no, that should work. Return false. return 0, return 0f. Okay, who fucking did? Anonymous, I kill you. It's just a Slido. It's not the same type. I might just name them differently. Hey, Aston! Hello, welcome to my absolutely not chaotic stream whatsoever. I'm learning about interfaces. I mean, there's already been like 500 jump scares already. Yes, yes, us. Wait, you were the one doing the Aston. Aston. How dare! How dare! Aston, you're gonna have a call from me. You're gonna get your ass beaten. You're out and I kill you. Damn it. Yeah, getting kill you. Int float. So I'm guessing if I do get value bool, get value int, get value float, and I'm gonna have to do the same with set values. Like that would save it. Oh shit, it's time to stop. Step it. Yeah, 1390, yes. How dare. But thanks for the BTs anyways. It's still BTs in the end. Get rocked. Damn. Also, you can also miss your opportunity to get me a treat of tweet stream tonight as well. Like at this time, I just can't keep them open because else I'm gonna have a sugar rush tomorrow, and also it's not gonna arrive in time before I end this stream. It actually broke. Well, damn. That is hard. This is anyway. Oh man. Yeah, that's not super simple. But now my mirror has died, I can get my attention to stream. Well, you have half an hour. And I'm still suffering. Hard. So the base is the primary bool current value. Yeah, so get value. Bool, set value, bool, reset value. Ah, I'm missing reset value. Oops. There. And if I expected state dot. Aha. Dot. I see. So toggle will be a bool. It needs to be a bool. If there's no way for me to. But there's actually no, because that'd be so easier if I could just do dot value and then it would just return the correct type. But can I not just state what's the state? It's the parameter bool. And I wish. I could just do a get value. Or just get this. I could also just make it public. I mean, for the set, a switch would work, but the return would not. Because then it's like switch if parameter type is like int, return int. If parameter type is bool, return bool. You can't have two different types of returns in the same function. Or at least not that I know of. Yeah, then I need to do a conversion from, like I could just use flow, but it could be imprecise at times. Like I've seen some situations where sometimes it just, instead of just being like 7, it does like 6.999999999 or like 7.011. Even though that's rare. But to be fair, float is not like far-fetched either. If it works. I guess if I do an equal. Like if I set the value with an equal, not an add or subtract, it should work fine. Potentially. I'll just... Yeah, float can cover all three. Because with Unity animators, there's only 3 types of parameters. Floats, ints, and bools. And triggers, but triggers is essentially just a bool that triggers for 1 frame. We're a volley burger. What do you mean a volley burger? It's not a burger. I'm not a burger. It's a chicken sandwich. But I also eat one. Okay, let's see how this is gonna work now, though. If you get value, set value. But the set value needs to still be a float. Can I do a wonder? Hang on a second. I'm trying to convert a bool to a float. Can I do float like this? Does this work? No. That does not work. Well, you're also a space chicken. You're so space chicken that you just became charcoal. You're blacked out. So if I do current value, if it's equal to 1, return. Actually, no. If current value return 1, else return 0. And set value I can just do one line like that. Yeah, well, so technically every single volley is technically ammonia based, so it will not really taste amazing either, anyone. So... be fair. Yeah. It's 9:40. I had a heavy day at job. Then what did they say there? That's way. That's not way. Heat. Thank you, Barry. The water gave the water. We're back with the water giving water. They're the MVP here. Yeah, value like that returns a float. Wrecking, are you okay? That returns a float. That sets a float. So all my checks will have to be in floats then. Anyway, this is not something that someone like using the SDK will need to edit. So this is really just internal. So it's not that bad. So now I just need to do the same here, but differently. So if current value actually, no, I can just convert and into the float, right? Well, that was easy, but Can I? No, I'm gonna need to do a round of this. Or not. On a carrier struct. I mean, for now I can do that, but carrier struct. Like there's a lot of things. I know how a struct works though, a little bit. Struct is yeah, because I remember trying something with. Yeah. That reminds me, I tried something. I don't know where's that code that I have, but I feel like I've done something similar where I could like declare just one function, but it could use multiple types of classes. Yeah, that's the one I was looking for. The Z. That's what I looked for. I think I used it at one point, just as a little "let me try this for fun" thing. There's just a random script in a random Unity project. I think it broke, but I did try that at some point. But that seems a bit more advanced for tonight. Like, there's only 15 minutes left to the stream, so I won't have time to actually implement something like that. God damn. Wait, can I just return? That was grayed out. But damn, I can't just return value and that works. Okay, then. That won't work, though. Nope. I'll just convert it to int. I'll just use this structure with floats. I think I can deal with floats. So, and then float is pretty much just, well, native. There's no conversion required. So now let's try and do the toggle again. And yeah, the arrows are here. Okay, let's do the toggle thing again. So if I do execute. So when I execute, I want to get the value, which is a float. Gotta remember that. So let's say it says I need to. Actually, I can just do one minus the other. So if I do set the value, I can do 1 minus state dot get value, and that will essentially just invert it. Because will it? No, it won't. 1 minus 0 is 1. Shit. I could do a condition though. Bah! It's shook. It's not working, D-tip. Wait! What if it's int and floats go over 1? Or something non-zero generic, really? That's the thing I worry about. But if I just do equals, like, I set the value to, like, equal this. Like, this is just a conversion. This is just a test. This is a condition. Like, I think it should be fine. Because it needs to be. There we go. So get value. So if it's 1, it's true. If it's 0, it's false. If it's 1, then return 0. If it's 0, then returns 1. Yeah, and that is not something I want to talk about on stream, Tony. This is not appropriate. Okay. So I execute it, and it just switched the value, and that state just becomes, well, a state. It's a real thing, I know, but it's not something to talk on stream. This is not safe for work. Also, I completely forgot to add that word to the list. This is where you were able to type it. Because I forgot that was a thing. I forgot how you. Yeah, but also why in the heck would it mention on stream? Now let's move away from the subject before I time out. No lol. I execute, so it just sets that state. So if I were to read from it, so I can execute the item. I can't get the state though. I might do another function. in the in here, execute, release, update, reset, but also read. Because I need to want you to read the damn value. if there's a menu, I need to read the value from the parameter itself. Tracker step. How does it tell if a stream is working for or not? You have a toggle for it. In like when you're a streamer, you have a toggle to do that, and it does display if it's like a mature audience or not. By default, you do need to be like a teen, like PG-13. By default. So there's some stuff that can pass. If you mark for mature audience, you have a notification on top of the stream that says, alright, this is for mature audience, but you don't watch if you're under 18. How do you see it again? If you accept it once, I don't think you see it again. This one, I do want to read from it. I do want this to have to be explicitly overridden. Throw new system, not implemented exception. That's what it read by default. Can't declare value because it's subtract. Okay. Yep. Yep. And then just end this. Yep. What did I fucking do wrong again? Is abstract but is not contained in non-abstract type. Oh, okay. So the parent class needs to also be abstract. Does that work? That sounds a bit confusing indeed, yeah. Okay, so that seems to work. Read value. Actually, this can't be this. It needs to be float read value. Float read value. Return. Stick out get value. And now when I read the value, I can just do item.revalue and just get the value from it. So I can execute it. So that's like, you press it. Update value, that is if you keep pressing it. Or there's something else that happens. Oh man, there's a lot of things. That has to be implemented. Oh boy. Okay, I'm glad. That's gonna be a little tough. Especially for like a radio menu or something. like a slider, for example, or something. You execute, and then it has to pop the slider. And while that's up, it's gonna have to update the value constantly while the slider's up. And when you release, it stops updating and also closes that menu. For a puppet menu, it would have to execute, open the puppet, then update the values, because there would be multiple values. And then a button somewhere, release, it closes that menu. But now the thing is, how do I implement a open menu kind of thing? I could do an event, like a Unity event, that whoever implements it could just, all right, there's the menu, here's the event, here's the menu ID, here's whatever value exists already in there, open that menu and set the values up. Complicated. So a toggle would work like this. A button will be a bool. And I need to set the value when executing to true. Just set the value to 1. Release, just set the value to 0. And then reset value, just, well, resets to the default value. For which is here. Pros tried to dissect VR chat and nuke their system. Ah man, I wish it was legal, but nope. And also, I do want to implement. I want to try and implement some stuff that they don't have. Like the basics are going to be the same, but I want different kinds of options. And also the fact that it's not going to be something specifically for a specific game, right? This could be implemented in any kind of game. So the menu needs to be working universally across those platforms. It's kind of like VRA. They have a standard for facial expressions, and the games uses that standard to make the expressions work. Like by default, there's like 4 default expressions or 5, I don't remember, but you've got like the angry, you've got the happy, sob, and those exist on every single VRM avatars. So if the avatar has the proper facial expression for the proper blend shape, it will work. The same can be said here, where I could do something that works specifically for a VR application, like a puppet menu. Or, I don't know, stuff that's like, that will work for VR games. But let's say you want to implement VRA in a 2D game. Let's say a webcam. Wink. I need a different way. It needs to work for that too. That's the thing. And the code that currently loads the VRAs is also pretty convoluted. So I guess the priority right now is to make the actual like properties and like stuff I want to implement in first. Then try to refactor the build, like the loading the avatar code, and also what kind of interactions you can do with it. And also implement some stuff like maybe contacts, like in chill out, or VR chat, like a contact system. That would be a bit more specific for like, VR applications where you just have someone in front of you, just whatever. But it would not work for like the webcam, because there's like, I mean, no. To be fair, there's the full body tracking method that I'm trying to implement. That is working half, I guess, but that could have a contact system work, because you have your hands and your feet. So if you put a contact on your arm, you can reach your arm and it will trigger the contact in the webcam too. This is what I wish I was more familiar with, type switching, stuff like this. I'm just a little physics programmer and technical artist. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you did give me a massive revelation with the interfaces. I would not have thought to use interfaces. I mean, I had the idea to learn about interfaces, but I never could fucking get them. So now tonight is a night, the first comeback to VRA Tuesdays. I learned something new. That's amazing. I could not have asked for anything more. But for tonight, I think I'm gonna have to leave this here. A lot of learning, but overall worth it. Glad I could provide a brain melt. Thank you very much for the brain melt. I have, cooking my brain. Live on stream. Pretty much, yes. But, yeah, I'm gonna have to leave it here for now. Hopefully you all had fun. It was definitely super fun to come back, and yeah, next Tuesdays we continue on this for sure. I'm very hyped for the future of VRA. Let's go. I could do some critical bug fixes too in the meantime, but I think I'm gonna do that on stream at this point. Anyway, next stream's gonna be on Friday, and I don't know what I want to play, but I have some new games in my library that I really want to play live on stream, and one of them, especially because it's custom songs I want to try, and the thing is I can't really open that game until I do it live on stream at least once, Trombone Champ. I want to do Trombone Champ live on stream. Maybe this Friday. Maybe. Oh shit, I want to play this. I don't know how it's going to work on an ultra wide. Because yeah, remember that I'm working with something that looks like this monstrosity. Not just the center of my screen, I work with this damn monstrosity of a screen. Absolutely massive motherfucker. Like, it's so big. What do I even do with that real estate of a screen? Ultra wide, 240 hertz. Yes. Let's go. Very wide. Song of Release plays. Copyright infringement detected. DMCA takedown. God damn it. But yeah, very fun stream today. Really enjoyed it. Who needs VR when the screen's already big enough to... Yeah, this is literally, like, honestly, if I'm staying like 80 centimeters from it, it's like a Pimax field of view. Why might no? But yeah, thank you all for coming, and yeah, I'm not fully done yet because now it's time to see who to raid. Wrong screen. Yeet. There we go. Time to see who to raid. Let me go on Twitch for a quick second. Raid channel. Who's available? Okay, well, I guess we're doing Kizu. Billy. Yes. Yeah, well, so much to be first, but I just did not know. Don't forget to squawk. The squawk in the channel. Definitely mine colonies. That's what I mean by that. But yeah, give them some love. And yeah, in the meantime, stay safe. And I'll get you soon. See you, peeps.